My boys, welcome back to a brand new video. Before we get into it, we got to do our shout out. In Saturday's video, I asked you guys who's the best player or your favorite player that was not an all-star this year. And my favorite comment comes from Byron White, who says Jared Wallace because he has dreads. I don't know why Byron loves dreads, but I like it. All right, boys, today we're doing one of my favorite type of videos to make: start, bench, cuts. Now, every time I make one of these videos, I gotta let y'all know right up front that everything I say in this video is gonna be my own opinion. So because of that, me and you may disagree, but hopefully we can agree to disagree instead of doing some hatred. Because these videos do get a little bit of hate, and I don't like to see that. Let's just be cool, alright? So we're doing start, bench, cut, NBA. I've used this a couple times in the past. Let's start off with this one. This is not officially a start, bench, cut, but your birthday month has to hit 2 free throws to save your life. My birthday is October 4th, and look who we have for October. Ray Allen. I would put my life, I mean, I ain't got no choice, but hey, my life is on the line, and Ray Allen, he's gonna knock down those 2 free throws. So I'm cool. If your birthday's in May, February, August, September, November, April, to be honest with you, this don't really have that many great free throw shooters. So most people are dying because Shaq's not making 2 free throws. I'm in October. I'm surviving. All right, fellas. The first official start, bench, cut, we got Andrew Wiggins, Otto Porter, Jae Crowder, start, bench, cut. Now, I'm going to try to get my reasoning behind everything I do. And for me, I love youth, all right? So you can probably tell the way we're going. We're going to cut Jae Crowder. Now, I know Jae Crowder is a solid NBA player. Like last year or 2 years ago, he was almost an all-star. His numbers may not jump off the page, but I know how good of an NBA player he is. He's great defensively. But I like having young players on my team, man. He's not fun to watch. How about we just put it like that? He's not really fun to watch. You know who is fun to watch on this list? Wiggins. I got to see him. He didn't score over like 12 points a game, but he was still fun to watch. Otto Porter is a guy I really like, but I'm not sure if we take him away from John Wall how good he will be, because the John Wall effect is real. John Wall makes people around him better players, and I know Otto Porter led the league in three-point shooting for a while. I don't know if he finished that way, but we know he can knock down that shot. And today we got game 7 between the 2 bottom dudes. You know, maybe that decides whether I'm start, bench, or cutting. Okay, Wiggins we starting. We're benching Otto Porter, and we're cutting Jae Crowder. Now, when I say bench, that means he is my 6th man, not the last guy off the bench. That still hurts though, because I like Jae. Oh. This is going to be a good one. A controversial one, fam. John Wall, Kyrie Irving, CP3. Okay. And so when I think about these, I'm thinking about starting the team. Okay, so keep that in mind. When I say start, I'm starting the team. This is not a guy I want for 1 game, but starting the team. Now, Chris Paul, in this playoffs year, he showed that he still got a lot left in the tank. When he was losing his series, it was times where I was like, damn, Chris Paul still got a lot left. He's still one of the best point guards in the league. But I would not build a team around Chris Paul at this point in his career. He's later in life, He's later in as far as basketball age. He's old. I'm starting John Wall because John Wall is a top 3 point guard in the league. I'm benching Kyrie Irving, and I'm cutting Chris Paul. And Chris Paul, that hurts my heart because you know where you got a place in my heart. But those 2 guys, they getting a little bit over you at this stage. Oh, and people think that because I say this, that means I think Kyrie's bad. No, but John Wall's just the better guard. John Wall's the better player. Next. This is an interesting one. NBA backcourts. Okay, so we got Victor Oladipo and Russell Westbrook. We got Bradley Beal, John Wall. We got CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard. Here's my train of thought. Victor Oladipo does not hold his weight, all right? Victor Oladipo does not hold his weight. Yes, Russell Westbrook's one of the best players in the league. But if I got to rely on Victor Oladipo, now I'd much rather rely on Bradley Beal or CJ McCollum. So because of that, I'm cutting Russ and Victor Oladipo. I'm sorry. I know. It's hard to believe. Russ will miss a triple-double, missed the MVP probably. But Victor Oladipo's not going to hold his weight. Now it's really up to which pair do I like more between CJ, Dame, and John and Bradley Beal. And I think I'm starting John and Bradley Beal. And then we're benching Dame and CJ. That makes sense? Hopefully so. All right, Draymond Green, LaMarcus Aldridge, Paul Millsap. I'm starting Draymond Green for obvious reasons. I mean, the game zone behind me. Draymond Green is the best defending player in the league behind Kawhi Leonard, right? And maybe even above Kawhi Leonard, because Draymond can guard every single position. I think Kawhi would struggle guarding some centers in the league, but Draymond can guard everybody in the league, which is incredible. Not many people in NBA history can do that. So we're starting Draymond, right? People think he's overrated, but he's not. People that think he's overrated is looking at the numbers. They're not looking at the smaller things that you can see in this game behind me. So we're starting Draymond. Now, I think we're going to cut LaMarcus, and this is why. LaMarcus is the declining player. You know that? LaMarcus is a declining player. Yes, he's had good games this playoff. He, dropped 20-something on James Harden, and when James Harden lost by 40. Yeah, he has his games where he takes off, but I find him to be one of those players that either he's hot or he's just cold. Paul Millsap is one of the better all-around power forwards in the league, so we're going to bench him. And again, who's older? Wow. I think that may be the same age, but I think LaMarcus is declining a little bit more than Paul Millsap, so we're cutting LMA. This one is going to stir some people a little bit. We got Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. I'm sorry to do this. Part of me is dying, but I'm cutting Allen Iverson. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But his career doesn't match up to anything that Kobe did, anything that LeBron did. So because of that, he's got to go, okay? Here's the thing, trying to figure out who's starting. I'm starting LeBron. It's kind of easy for me, actually. Kobe, one of the best mindsets in NBA history, one of the only players to do certain yada yada. I'm starting LeBron. I know there are LeBron haters out there. There always will be LeBron haters. With greatness, there comes hatred. But damn, LeBron is so great. Right now, he's sitting on second of my all-time list. And to be honest with you, when it's all said and done, he may even be first. And that's coming from a dude that rocks Bulls gear almost every day. A dude that lives in the city of Chicago. He may be, by the end of it, in my eyes, the best player of all time. I mean, I know I'm a Bulls fan, but I'm trying to be an unbiased NBA fan. And LeBron is the man. So because of that, I'm starting LBJ over Kobe. Kobe being a sixth man, come on now. We win hella championships. Battle the big man. DeAndre Jordan, Hassan Whiteside, and Rudy Gobert. I'm starting Rudy. Give me Rudy. I picked him to be my defensive player of the year when the season started. And to be honest with you, he should still be in the conversation. He won't be because of Draymond and Kawhi Leonard, but I think he should be. And even this year, he increased his offensive capabilities. I didn't think he was going to take this big of a leap offensively, but he did. So I'm starting my boy Rudy. We're going to cut DeAndre Jordan. I'll just do it. I'm cutting DeAndre Jordan because Hassan Whiteside, in my eyes, is a better center. Dre, I do not know what he'd be without Chris Paul, you know? I don't know what he'd be without Chris Paul. But I know for sure Hassan Whiteside can still get his, and he can play great defense. It's still a little bit tough for me, but I think I'll go with young Whiteside. Oh my God, this is not a start bench cut, but I saw this and I got a comment. The NBA is worse than it's ever been. Charles Barkley said that. Disagree. Yo, this was one of the best NBA seasons ever. Old heads are going to say, oh, it's too soft, it's too many three-point shots. Shut up. Things evolve. I would much rather see Steph pulling up from half court than see somebody just taking mid-range jumpers all game. To be honest with you, I'd rather see flashy passes, alley-oops, than just fundamental basketball. It's better for the eyes, and it's better for the overall sport. People watch basketball not for mid-range jumpers. We watch it for the dunks. We watch it for the crazy three-point shots. Worse than it's ever been? No. And if he's going at the fact that people are teaming up, that's still... You cannot tell me that last year's finals was one of the best final series ever. We got two teams that stacked their teams. LeBron got Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. Over on the West, they got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. It's a battle of the gods. And it turned out to be one of the best series ever. No, this is not where the worst has ever been. Especially when you think about the 60s, where people was... If I can find a clip, I'm going to show you a clip of what 60s basketball was like. And you'll tell me what's worse, 60s or what we watching today.
Quick shooting machine that wasn't to be halted. Other changes in the pro game is limiting the offensive team to 24 seconds of possession with the basketball. If that offensive team does not try a shot in that space of time, it loses possession of the ball.
All right, fellas, we're gonna end up off that. The rant kind of got me going, but I think we got enough footage for this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Leave a like and comment down below. If you can switch lives with any NBA player in history, who would you switch lives with and why? Thank y'all so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. This summer, like today as you're watching this video, is my last day of class. So this summer, your boy is about to go crazy. We're going to get some double uploads some days. Hopefully I can get back into streaming. It's about the 200,000 by the end of the summer. That's the goal. So help me get to my goal by leaving likes and commenting, because y'all don't understand, when you leave likes, you comment, to help my videos come up more in other people's recommended sections, then you help the channel grow. If you want to see the channel grow, you want to see me continue to try to be great, help a brother out. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow.